Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I love that thing.
Oh, yeah.
So much fun. This is going to be more like the MT-09, I would say. Oh, yep, it's definitely, well, I had to get my foot around the top case there. All right, the kickstand is way up. Yeah, it feels more like the MT-09, except I feel like I'm a little bit further, my hands are a bit further forward than the MT. Okay. Oh, this is different. So much different than that bike. All right. Well, this was an unexpected surprise. Thanks, Colin. Oh my gosh. Oh, does it? I don't know if it has a quick shifter, so I'm not going to quick shift it. I know nothing about this bike. It's got a big flat engine that sticks out on each side. Tons of torque. Oh yeah, it has a quick shifter. Pretty sure. Oh gosh. So here's the thing. Completely different motorcycles, that and this. The BMW 1250R. I don't even know the proper name of this bike. Also buttery smooth clutch and upshifting. I believe that's my gear. Oh my gosh, so much torque. Holy sh**. It might be more torque than the MT-09. I'm gonna have to look up specs to this, but this thing, it's actually really smooth for such a torquey engine. Typically, the torqueer the engine, you know, the bigger displacement, the longer throws of the piston. Yeah, it's a quick shifter. It just doesn't feel quite as like smooth, I think, as that bike, but this bike is very quiet in comparison to that ZX4RR Screamer. And oh man, oh yeah, this thing's butter. The riding on it is very, very relaxed. I would say we're here at the turn indicators right here. It's very relaxed. Like, this is a bike I could easily be on all day. I could probably be on the ZX4R for a long time, but compared to the MT-09, the seat on here is much, much more comfortable. Yeah, it has a quick shifter. I know nothing of this bike other than it's a BMW. I don't even know how many cylinders this has. So this is just a complete weird raw first impressions. Putting your legs down, your legs actually kind of run into the engine at first, but I'm sure you get used to that. Got a little tiny windscreen. So this would be kind of, you could absolutely use this as a adventure bike or a touring bike, a light touring. Just endless gobs of torque there. Let's see here. I'm not going to play with the menus too much. We do have cruise control, and this much must be how you, so if I go in the menu, oh, I have heated grips. That is nice. Okay, so road, we have different riding modes, dynamic, dynamic pro. So we have adaptive suspension, it looks like. That is fancy. Very BMW of them. We'll just keep it in road. Like the gold forks. How does it feel just sitting here? Very manageable. Oh, I killed it. Okay. I can't hear the engine. It's so quiet, like I don't I can't hear it. So killing it there. But that was total user error. It's not the bike's fault. It feels very smooth and easy to work with. There's just I couldn't feel the revs. Yeah, this thing is shaft driven, so no maintenance there compared to a chain. That is super handy. That's one of the things I hate about motorcycling that I'm sure I'll love to learn over time is chain maintenance. It's a thing. Now this also has a center stand. The kickstand's really far forward to support the really front heavy weight of the bike. Looks like it has a pretty long wheelbase here. Lots of luggage capacity built into the bike. Brembo brakes up front, course, ABS. Colin is telling me it has over 100 pound-feet of torque. And that is just absurd. And I felt it when I was riding, whacking the throttle a little bit. I definitely want to put, not a loud pipe on this bike because I kind of like how smooth and quiet it is, which would be great for long distances, but I'd love to replace that shiny chrome bit. But maybe you guys like that. Let me know if you guys like the shiny chrome bit here on the BMW R1250R. Oh, he's done already? What kind of engine is that?
1250 Boxer engine.
So it's a twin?
Twin.
Okay. Very cool. All right. Thanks. All right, so I'm going to follow him back. Hopefully I don't kill it. And getting my leg over, you kind of have to tuck it towards your butt, your foot towards your butt because of the luggage bag on there. Oh, that thing, it's a tractor. Oh yeah, I like how this thing turns. So much torque. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you guys could hear that ZX4 double R. So much torque. Holy smokes. So it's a parallel twin, as you, or not a parallel, it's a boxer twin. I've never ridden a boxer twin. I've ridden a V-twin once. All twins by nature are torquey. Very, very torquey machines. So are singles. So that's why, you know, in off-roading situations, a lot of off-road bikes are single-cylinder engines. Oh, he's going. I don't feel comfortable enough in this bike to go right now. Because, what if I killed it? That'd be no bueno. That's like a third throttle maybe, and the second you shift it into second gear and it grabs the second gear with the quick shifter, it really bucks you back because it has, you get that lull in torque and it smacks you with a new wave of torque. So that's interesting. I have no idea what this bike weighs, but doesn't feel like it weighs anything. And the turns. Okay, since it's a twin, let's go ahead and put it into 6th gear. Oh yeah, it's just like a V8 purring away on the highway. Throttle, full throttle, yeah. That is a ton of shove, even at low speeds at 6th gear. So it'd be a great mile munching machine. You could be lazy with this bike, but if you want to downshift a little bit, oh yeah, interesting. Whoa. The difference you feel, in, like, here's the thing. I don't know if this bike has much more horsepower than the MT-09. It's just a torque monster. I could tow a boat with this thing. And I would assume it gets pretty good fuel economy compared to something like the, I don't know, it's probably about this, it's probably around 40 miles a gallon. And for such a big engine, the quick shifter is everything's really smooth and. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ! Oh my goodness! It might be faster than the MT-09, okay, which is just absurd. But people don't get this bike probably for. Just going fast. I think this bike would be, it's just such a well-rounded bike. MT-09 is very well-rounded too, but this one is like luxury, right? With the fancy suspension on it, the heated grips. I mean, I got cruise control in here. I don't know if it's radar cruise control, but I'm gonna follow Colin here. Oh yeah, that inline 4. This feels very car-like to me. The surge of power I got there feels like a twin turbo V8, and how smooth it is, and kind of the sound of it. Not a lot of, I wouldn't say there's no, in terms of exhaust note or engine character, it just, this is like the grown-up's choice. It's very very mature and smooth. The ZX4R makes me feel like a teenager, which is, you know, there are pros and cons to that, absolutely. I definitely had more fun on the ZX4R, but like, if I was taking this across the country, I mean, I just used the clutch for the first time, besides starting the bike or getting it into first gear. I'm going to go ahead and put this in neutral. Thank you for letting me ride you, Mr. BMW R1250R.